Hi guys, today I have another grocery haul for you. This is for the month of May. I am 5 days postpartum, so I got Grandma over there holding the baby. If you're new to my grocery hauls, I shop once a month, and then I have to go back halfway through the month for milk, eggs, and all my fresh produce. So that includes vegetables and fruit. So that's how we get through. I don't have a problem with things going bad normally. Yeah, so let me show you my Sam's Club haul. Oh, also, I spend about $1,200 a month, and that includes my household products and some personal items too, sometimes. So in cleaning products, it includes all of that. And this is Sam's Club, and this was just right about $600 exactly. Okay, now we have our model. Are you Vanna White?
Yes.
Otherwise known as my father. Oh, it's sure fun having my parents around right now. I got Brussels sprouts and asparagus, so I'm gonna have Solo cook a lot on the grill. We have some leftover. He's gonna be really annoying the whole time. We have some leftover meat from our cow and pig that he's just gonna grill a lot. Our weather's nicer here, so I got a lot of veggies just to throw on the grill. Then we have string cheese. The kids get this for snack at least once a day sometime if they're hungry. A couple things of bacon bits. I got a lot of heavy whipping cream. Somebody got us an ice cream maker, and so we need a lot of that to make ice cream, and so we've been doing that, and it's fun. Sugar snap peas. Then I got a couple things of sharp cheddar cheese. Yes, I got a Mexican cheese. I put these in the freezer right away. Just pull them out when I need them. I got, wow, a whole lot of butter. Are these a pound each? Yes. So 8 pounds of butter, and that's what we eat these days, which is insane. But we have 8 kids, just had our 9th. 8 kids eating, rather. Got 2 things of cottage cheese. Boy, thank you, Vanna. Wow. Sour cream, raisins. And then I got 4 of these things of beef because Solo is cooking a lot, and he likes, when he cooks his Kenyan food, he likes to use that. So I'm mostly not cooking much this month. Yes, the flowers. Those are from the backyard. I got a lot of yogurt. I got a lot of yogurts for the kids for snacks. So they have that once a week. And then the mixed fruits they have once a week for snack and for smoothies and stuff once a week for breakfast. And then I got some more of these soaps because I needed more of the containers. And then I put some other, my own soap in it when these run out and reuse these things. So I think I have a video on that if you want to know more. Boy, you're just fun today. I got some laundry detergent, trash bags, some ranch, and then I got some mixed vegetables just to throw in with my curry chicken. They didn't have those Normandy ones I usually like. It's some chicken breasts, chicken thighs, stir-fry veggies, and French fries. So I figure when Solo's grilling, we can cook up some French fries for the kids. And then I got some chicken breasts just to make a real simple recipe of the deconstructed chicken fajitas. It's a really simple, quick recipe. Either Solo's cooking or the kids are cooking. It's almost summertime, so we're replacing our snack of hot chocolate with popsicles. The kids love these. They're all fruit bars, and then the kids eat that about once a week. We got 2 of these things of honey, which is 4 things of honey, and 2 maple syrup. Because that's what we use for our sweeteners around here for oatmeal and yogurts and things like that. And then, and I use the honey a lot to make granola. Then we got a lot of ketchup. I got this big thing of chips and salsa because we're gonna do nachos or tacos a couple times. All of these bananas, which is not nearly enough, and these 2 huge things of toilet paper. Last month I didn't have to buy any toilet paper because I had enough. So we've come right to the end of it, which is always scary. And so I had to stock up a little more this time. And then we got a bag of avocados, 2 things of baby spinach because I'm staying away from the romaine lettuce just because we've got some problems with that in the United States right now and I don't want to get sick. And then some tomatoes. And yeah, I'll come back with my next store. So I ordered all this stuff from Sam's online. Solo picked it up for me. And the kids have all put it away for me. Mike, Eli, that goes in the cupboard. So I really have not had to do much except pick out what I want and film this haul. Okay, we are on day 2. Baby is 6 days old. I knew it wouldn't get all done in one day this time. So I'm going to show you Trader Joe's. This total was, I think, 63? 65. My mom and dad went and got it for me. They picked it up, and this is Trader Joe's. So I asked my mom to get me a little plant because I love Trader Joe's plants, of course. So I'll repot that, and yeah, it's cute. She picked up a few bananas for me. I had her get me a ton of dark chocolate again. I think my dark chocolate phase will slow down a little bit now that I'm not pregnant, but just in case it doesn't, I'm stocked up. I got these blue corn tortilla chips. They're not quite on plan because they're not baked, and they have been out of the baked ones, so they picked this up for me, and this will work. I'll use them anyway. And some sunflower seeds. I love these on my salads, which I plan to eat a lot of this month, and some coconut oil spray. Sometimes I make my own spray out of olive oil in a spray bottle, but it's been clogging up for me a lot, so lately I've been buying these sprays. They picked this up for me because I wanted some all fruit jelly. I don't think it's quite all fruit, but it will work. And then I got 8 of these peanut butters because we go through a lot of that. And then they grabbed me a couple of these Ezekiel bread just because sometimes Aldi doesn't have quite enough of their sprouted green bread. And then my dad also picked up these pretty tulips for me. They are drooping over. I think I need to get them in a taller vase or cut the ends or something, but they're super cute. So that's what I got from Trader Joe's. Okay, next I have Walmart. I ordered this online and used the grocery pickup. Solo went and got it for me, my husband. So let me show you what I got here. And by the way, this was about $170. So if you're keeping track, I think I'm like $835 so far. So I got a bunch of these cauliflower medley, which is like cauli rice mixed with some vegetables. Really like these, and there is 1 or 2 really simple meals. I think one meal that I'm doubling that's very simple and quick and easy to make out of the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. It's a skillet meal, and we loved it a lot. So that's what those are for. And then I got some 6 cauli rice that are just for eating with meals, because my husband and I eat a lot of low-carb meals because we're both on Trim Healthy Mama. And so these were great, and I love these flavors. So I got 2 roasted garlic, 2 Italian cheese, and 2 of the savory herb. It might be a little cheaper to do it and make it myself, but it is so convenient. You just stick the bag in the microwave for a few minutes and you're done. And I just love it. So I got a bunch of more of spinach and collard greens. It looks like they replaced 2 of the collard greens with these large bags of spinach, which seems like an odd replacement, but they must just not have had it. So it's no problem for us because we will use them. My husband is cooking a lot this month, and he loves to make sukuma wiki, which is a Kenyan dish made out of the greens. And it's good to have those because then if we don't get to cooking them, they won't go bad. They'll just stay in the freezer. Got some peas, and then I got a couple things of seasoning blend. Are you going to talk through this video? That's okay. And then this big seasoning blend is just peppers and onions for, again, those chicken fajitas I'm making. Then I got a whole wheat flour. We use this for when we're making homemade bread, and then also, for sure, I know I'll use it for making up some pancake mix for the month for the kids' lunches. Some Worcestershire sauce because, did I say that right? Because Solo is grilling a lot this month, and he loves using that stuff. I got a couple of these because I have one of those wand dish soap things. I love it. And then this because when my kids make chocolate chip cookies, they need that, and they love to make chocolate chip cookies. Got a couple pizza sauce, but we didn't use much of it last month, so I didn't have to buy much of that. And a couple coconut palm sugar. The kids use this to sweeten their oatmeal. Then I got some treats. Solo and I have been loving these Halo ice creams. So this is for the month for him and I. So we got lots of treats here. I really like the oatmeal cookie, the peanut butter cup, the pancake and waffle flavor. Solo really likes the sea salt caramel, and then the vanilla bean we both like too. So I think the only one I tried that I didn't like very much was the cookie dough one, chocolate chip cookie dough. But if you have one that you love, please tell me what else I should try. And then I got a couple diapers. Size 6 for Noelle. She only wears them at night, so this will last a long time. Size 4 for Hope. We do cloth diaper, but not full time. And then finally, the amount of eggs they allow us to get at Aldi is just 6 dozen at a time. And since I only go twice a month to pick up eggs, that's not enough for us anymore. Especially we've been doing a lot of hard-boiled eggs, and Hard-boiled eggs are a great way to fill up my growing children. And we have that pressure cooker now, which makes them really easy. So I just wanted a lot more eggs. So I got eggs at Walmart, and the cage-free ones happen to be cheaper than the non-cage-free. And then they didn't have enough of those, so they gave me some brown ones too, which are probably more expensive, but they swapped it out for me. So that was a good deal. And then one last thing I forgot to tell you about my Sam's Club haul is I have this huge thing of organic coconut oil coming, but it comes by mail. And that was included in my haul and then the price I told you. Now I have my fourth store and final store to show you. This is Aldi, and this is where we get the majority of our stuff. Ideally, I like to start at Aldi and get as much as I can there, because I can usually get things cheaper there, but sometimes it doesn't always work. This came in at $2.80? $2.80-ish. Solo went with Judah and Belle. They helped him. And yeah, I didn't have to do anything once again except film this for you, and they will help me put it away. So that's nice. I made the list for them, and they went and got it all. And so my total, what did I tell you? $8.35. So $11.20, something like that. That is my total for the month. That gives me a little for filling in with in the middle of the month to stay in my budget, and so that's pretty good. Okay, so we start over here. He said mangoes were a good price, and he was able to get some more avocado, so that's good. He got me a couple cucumbers, but he said the rest were kind of mushy, so we didn't get a lot of that. And then this is how I know that Solo went. We got ginger beer, which he loves. It reminds him of a soda he drank in Kenya a lot. And it's very strong. I hate it. And then he also got dates. Gross, and weird, but he likes those things. So next I got eggs, 6 dozen eggs. And these, I use them in my salad or sometimes cut them up with my kale in the mornings. 3 things of cilantro, a thing of peppers just to, put on the grill or whatever. A big bag of potatoes. And we replenish this fresh stuff halfway through the month too. And then some sweet potatoes. I actually didn't write a number for him, so he got 1 bag, which will not go very far, but we'll get him again halfway through. And then a bag of onions, and the zucchini he said also didn't look very good. So the one thing about Aldi is I usually have my big kids help me shop, and I give them a device too because my lists are all electronic. So anyway, at Aldi, I never give them the fresh produce because it can be a little dicey, and I want to make those decisions myself. So Solo did the same. He made the decision. So then when you see that there's not very many good zucchini, you don't buy a ton of them. So we got 3 bags of kale. I eat a lot of that in the morning. And then this is our lunch meat for the whole month. I stick it right in the freezer, so if we don't need it all, we don't. And nothing goes bad. I just pull it out right before we need it. They only had organic bananas, so we got more of those. And oranges, he said, I wanted 3 bags of the regular oranges and 3 bags of the tiny ones. And he said they only had 2 of each left, so that's what we got. And then here's some granola bars. I wrote 40 because that's how many actual bars I needed for the month. And so Belle almost picked up 40 boxes and Solo stopped her, so thank goodness. That would have been funny. Okay, so I got some white sugar, brown sugar, and chocolate chips because I have children who love to bake, and I love that they love to bake, and I want to encourage that. So I try to keep their stuff stocked for the things they like to make. Speaking of treats for the kids, I had on my list that I wanted to get a big tub of ice cream for them. You saw the ice cream that I got for Solo and I. We like to keep a lot of ice cream around in the warmer months, but my parents brought over a big tub the other day, so I didn't need to get that, but I will. And I didn't have, I really wanted kind of 2 tubs, but I don't really have room in my freezer right now. So I will grab another tub of ice cream halfway through the month. So we are adding that on to our. Yes. We're not happy about that or anything. And then we got 4 jelly here. And we got some applesauce, but they only had these tiny ones, he said. So we eat that once a week. The kids eat that with toast and cottage cheese. So they're gonna have to focus on cottage cheese because we actually have 1 extra of those massive cottage cheeses this month. We got 12 oatmeal. I thought I asked for 10, but I got 12, which is fine. We go through oatmeal really fast. We'll eat at least 10 in the month. And then 6 milk. Solo actually had to go back for milk at Sam's Club a few days ago because Hope is drinking milk instead of formula, and so we were running out a little quicker. So yeah, this will be plenty now, but Aldi has a limit there for milk. And then we got 2 of these basmati brown rice. We love these at Aldi. That's mostly the rice we eat. And then these cans are just to stock my pantry up. These are like the off-brand version of Rotel, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes. And then I put on the list I wanted dried pinto beans and 2 things of dried black beans. And so I think the kids might have been confused because they got me that, but then they also got me some canned pinto beans and black beans, which is fine. We'll use them. Paprika, minced onion, just things I needed. Steak sauce. And then this tikka masala sauce is so good. It's easy to just put some chicken in the crock pot and put this sauce on it, and it's fantastic. So we do that once in a while, and it's a really easy meal, especially right now when I want really easy meals. Here's some pepperoni, because we've been trying to make homemade pizzas once a week. We do our own whole wheat crust, and it's pretty healthy. And then I love these for the baby for snacks. Just a plain Greek yogurt, just a little bit of feta cheese, because I forgot to get the big one at Sam's Club, so that'll be just a nice little treat for me on my salads. And this is cream cheese to go with our bagels. Here's our tortilla stack. It looks massive. I don't know how many I wrote down. I can be blamed for nothing right now. I have a 6-day-old baby, but the good thing about those is we can freeze them, but I don't think they'll go bad because they're pretty processed, honestly. And I'll just keep them in the fridge. And we do eat a lot of tortillas here. It's a nice, easy lunch. So here's our bagels for the month. We do that once a week for breakfast. This is the bread Solo and I eat. It's, are you helping me, Hope? It's the sprouted grain bread at Aldi. So I got some of those for the month, and then it's like the Ezekiel bread. And then this is the kids' bread for the month, but this is actually only half the month. Because it's warm, I'm not storing bread outside or in the garage. I wouldn't trust that. And I don't really have a lot of room in my freezers right now. I think next month I'm gonna do a freezer cooking challenge and clean out my freezers. So this month I'm just gonna include the rest of our bread in our halfway through the month haul. And then we got a couple pizzas at Aldi's because they're a great deal, and we needed some easy dinner for tonight, especially for the kids. So that is what we got. If you're interested in knowing how I plan out my month, I will leave a link to my video of how I meal plan and how I figured out what to buy for a whole month for our family in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching today, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.